Hey, so you may have been thinking that since the seniors are gone, there wouldn't be any more flash shows.
But today we have the class of 2017's first flash show.
That's right, and we have plenty of stories for you today, with a different look at one of Eastview's most popular activities that turned into a tragedy last year at Lakeville South. Many people are still wondering what is going on and what happened with the NERF war. Jack got us an inside look.
As the school year comes to an end, a NERF war has been announced, and with it, many public opinions have been brought to light. People have taken to social media to express their concerns of the coming NERF war. While some people speak out against the war, others speak in its defense.
The NERF war itself isn't a bad thing. It's the same thing that floating at the local lake isn't a bad thing. It's what happens when you're not thinking about safety.
And it seems as though everyone is taking sides.
Our position as a police department is for whatever the activity people are involved in, we want to make sure that they're doing it safely.
Safety has become a legitimate concern in the past year.
We have received some complaints. We've received additional traffic concerns, people driving fast, trying to get away from another vehicle. We've had situations where people were not following the laws, running stop signs.
For some, the NERF war brings back great memories, but for those in the Lakeville community, it brings back the worst.
I lost one of my best friends to a stupid foam bullet game, and he should be walking with me today, graduating. They were driving down the road and only one kid was wearing a seatbelt, Mason Colbeck, and Johnny Price was going from the front to the back of the car, and he bumped into Alex Hughes, the driver, and Hughes swerved around the road and tried to recorrect himself and went to the other side of the road and flipped the truck.
So whether you take part in this year's war or sit on the sidelines,
You're bright, intelligent young adults, and by gosh, be reasonable and help each other be reasonable.
signing off for the Flash, this is Jack.
It's important to understand the reality behind the activities that may not seem dangerous on the outside. Thank you to everybody from Lakeville who is willing to share this story with us. This year is coming to a close. While most of us will be turning here in the fall, there are some people, important people, who are not. One of the most well-known staff members here at Eastview, Miss Martinson, is one of the few who will be not returning next year. Here's a little thank you from the Eastview family.
I have been an assistant principal at Eastview High School since before Eastview even opened. When Eastview was a gravel pit, I worked with Dr. Dewey, who was the principal, our first principal, and it was Dr. Dewey, Dr. Peterson, Miss Snowboss, the principal secretary, and myself, and we went from school to school and we interviewed every teacher in our building, and I was here from the very beginning. So this has been a 20-year journey working at Eastview High School, and it's been a privilege, and I am thrilled to have been a part of it. We got to build a building from the ground up, and it's not just about the building, it's about who we are as a community and a learning community with all of our parents and all of our kids and all of our phenomenal teachers. It's been an honor.
It's hard to describe Miss Martinson in one word, but I would say supportive.
It's kind.
Passionate.
Hardworking.
Compassionate.
You were just an awesome person.
Martinson always cares about kids.
Martinson has been my mentor and my partner here at Eastview High School for almost 20 years. She will be greatly missed.
Thank you for bringing me here to Eastview over 2 years ago. I have enjoyed working for you. I've also enjoyed watching you use extreme compassion in working with the students here at Eastview High School. Enjoy your retirement. Thank you for all you've done for the students and the faculty here at Eastview. Have a wonderful retirement.
Bye, Eastview!
It's sad to see all these great teachers, staff, and faculty who have done so much for us retire. Also retiring after this year are Mr. Bouchot, Miss Kittner, and Mr. Petrick.
Includes our first Flash show and our last show of the school year.
Make sure to stay tuned and watch the credits, Eastview.
For one last time, have a great last day.
Hey, what are you looking at? The strength records. Strength records. You know what they should have? Lunchroom records. Right.